What's going on, guys? I got six more sets I'm going to talk about, but real quick, I've been gone for basically 2 weeks not uploading. I've just been not uploading, I guess. I don't know what to say. Sorry for the inconsistency, but because of that, I'm going to upload every single weekday this week, Monday through Friday, starting with today, Monday, obviously. And the first sale I'm talking about is a Stage Slayer Crystal Shard that went for auction, USA print, at $79. Now, in my opinion, this is a pretty good buy. I was bidding on this card myself. I don't remember what my max bid was, but I obviously didn't win it. Otherwise, you guys would have seen a post on my Instagram about that or a video on here talking about a purchase. But I think $79 is a good buy. It was clean, not perfect, but any USA shard for under $100, we always talk about such an insane deal. No matter the condition, is an insane deal. Stage Slayer, not a very good card, not a whole lot of upside there, but I mean, it's still a USA shard. It'll still have demand in the future. But next, we have a Heyman Crystal Shard 1K or best offer. PSA 10. So, Heyman PSA 10 Crystal Shard 1K or best offer. So, I'm going to talk about where I think this card sold. So, I bought my raw one for $110 and it graded to PSA 9. I knew it wasn't going to 10. So I'm guessing this card in a PSA 10, someone put an offer between $500 to $700, and the seller accepted. Anywhere between there is what I'd say is it's worth. And I even think up to $800 is a good buy. Probably gonna say, "Oh, you're trying to pump Heyman because you have one." No, Heyman is genuinely a somewhat good card. People actually like Heyman. If you don't know, one of the most infamous meme strats in Fortnite history is the T-pose emote with Heyman in Fatal Fields or Frenzy Farm, any of the farm POIs. If you play the game, you have Heyman, you have the T-pose emote, try it out. It actually works. Go to the farm POI on the map right now, do it somewhere near some corn. It actually works. Trust me. I've done it myself. And people actually find Heyman, like they recognize him just because of that, and he's somewhat iconic just because of that. So I think up to $800 is a good buy for this card. Anything more than that is a huge overpay, but I think anywhere between $500 to $800 is still a good buy. Next, we have a Codename Elf PSA 10 Crystal Shard USA print for $625 at auction. In my opinion, this is a really good buy. What was it, Lachlan, the YouTuber who wore that skin? I might be wrong on that. If I am, that's my bad. But I know a famous YouTuber where I'm pretty sure it's Lachlan, but people started using the skin just because of that famous YouTuber, Lachlan. I think, I'm just going to say it was, but if I'm wrong, my bad, you can correct me in the comments, but I believe it was him. So, Lachlan started using the skin, and someone did, a lot of other people, his fans did. He's an Australian YouTuber, so a lot of people over there that watched him, or just in general, people watch him all over the world, but people started using that skin because he started using it, and then he obviously got an icon skin, and he stopped using Codename Elf, but people only used him because a streamer or a YouTuber wore him. So all those streamer / YouTuber skins might have potential in the future. I mean, there's a few of them, some of the smaller ones. I don't think so, but those big time ones, I think will have a little bit of future. Even I don't think Guild for Ali A would be a very big one in the future, but I think there's still a small chance that some of his fans will want that card, even though, because we're probably never going to see Icon Series cards. If we do, it'd be very out in the future. So a lot of these people that were diehard fans of some of these YouTubers or streamers, they're going to want something to recognize them, like Sephiroth BK with Manic, like I said, Lachlan with Codename Elf, Laserbeam with the Gingerbread Merry Marauder. So all those skins like that, I think, are good buys and investments. Back to Codename Elf, like I said, PSA 10, the best card of him, for $625 is a good buy. He's very recognizable, very iconic in Fortnite. OG Jonesy, you can't go wrong with that. Next, we have a Galaxy PSA 10, obviously Crystal Shard, for $891 at auction. Now, this is what he's worth. I think this is a very fair price for Galaxy. I don't think we need to keep going over how he's such a great card, but $891 is very fair for him. I think this is what he's worth in the current market, and I think anything more than this is an overpay, but not too bad. But this is right around where he's worth. Next, we have an Ace Crystal Shard SGC 95. Buy it now for $145. I'm assuming someone just saw this on eBay and instantly bought it. Someone listed it up. They weren't 100% sure what they had. They weren't 100% sure their worth, and they just listed it up for this price, and someone snap bought it. I feel like if they were listed at auction, they probably could have got up to $200 for it, in my opinion. That's just me. I don't know if you guys were watching Taking High Ground stream the other day, but there was some talk about Ace in there, something important for her, but you're going to have to watch their most recent stream on the playback, you know, if you want to figure out what we're talking about. Actually, I was the one who stated this theory, and I have no Ace cards whatsoever. I don't even think I have a base, so just know that wasn't a pump on my end, but just check that out. It's pretty interesting. Next, a Dyer SGC 10 Crystal Shard USA print 1500 or best offer. I'm going to talk about what I think this card sold for. So I'm going to say it went between $850 and $1,000, because we saw the PSA 10. I don't remember what it sold for, $1,200, and someone didn't pay for it, right? So it's probably an SGC, obviously worth less than PSA. Like I said, $800 to $1,000. That's what it's worth. Anything below $800 is an absolute steal. Anything above $1,000 is a bit of an overpay. But I think at $1,500, if he just, I know he didn't buy it outright, but if the buyer just bought this outright, they're still getting a good buy, in my opinion. There's still a chance to make money for Dyer at $1,500 in SGC 10. I mean, I think even just in a couple of years, you could maybe even double your money on this card. I know that's a bold statement, but I think there's a chance. So I think that was a good buy. So that's 6 sales I'm talking about today. This is the first of many videos over the next 5 days, and I'll see you guys next time.